Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. Let's continue to pray to the God of dislikes. Please sing along with me. Gesture at your screen. Hit the dislike button on this video. Let's sing a few more times while we wait for a few guests to show up. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. I am going to once again pray for a big financial miracle. I want to end the year 2026 with $3 million. And here's why. Here's why. I find that I don't have a whole lot of charm to me, right? So I could have the best idea at work, but people don't listen to me. I was working at a technology startup 7 years ago now. We were at a meeting talking about some technical matters, and I had an idea. Everybody talked over me, though I couldn't get it out there. Do you know what happened 2 weeks later? We were using that idea, but now it was somebody else's idea. And it was very frustrating. And that's an extreme example, but it happens to me everywhere else too, right? You guys saw how it was like when I was dating last year. And also even mundane situations like going to the grocery store and trying to get somebody's attention when I'm looking for something. Oh my God, people ignore me. Yesterday I was at the shopping mall. I was in a big hurry. I was trying to ask people for directions to a store, and people either didn't hear me, pretended not to hear me, didn't give me two shits about helping me look. I guarantee if it were the right person asking, they probably would have looked for directions for them, right? But not for me. I just don't have that charm. I think money could make up for that charm, though. Why? Because if I had money yesterday, I might not have been in such a big hurry, right? If I had money, the extra gig I was trying to do yesterday could have been a fun hobby to do rather than I need 10 extra bucks, right? Or I could have a lot of services taken care of. I could have had the things that I wanted to order delivered to me, right? Instead of going to the mall, right? Money really does make up for that lost charm. It really does. And it makes up for not having the social apparatus. And the thing is, I learned the hard way, especially from experiences like yesterday. I cannot rely on social apparatus. Even when I do get it from time to time, it's a very fleeting experience for me to have, right? So, for example, right now at my job, my work seems to be very happy with me, but I have to recognize they're happy with it today, or maybe even the next 5 minutes, right? I cannot reliably rely on that. If I had 10 tons of bismuth in my storage locker, that I can much more heavily rely on, right? And that's what I mean by a financial miracle. I like to take value out of the system and keep it in my own safe, right? Because when it's out there in somebody else's mind, it's very fleeting, right? All right, so I want you guys to pray for a financial miracle. Now, this month marks a year since my grandmother was reunited with Mary Curry. I would like my grandmother to talk to Mary Curry and see if she can pass some of her ideas to me. Actually, talk to both Mary and Eve Curry, because I need both the art and the science to work together in my next couple of projects. I have an idea of how to make crystals out of indium, and so I need the two of them to collaborate together. I have an idea how to make a big bismuth geode. I just got a Dutch oven that was, I think, 12-inch diameter, and I'm gonna find out about the tariff situation if I can order some more bismuth. I got an idea of how to make a 50-pound bismuth geode out of a Dutch oven, but I need both the artistic ability of Eve Curry along with the scientific knowledge of Mary Curry to collaborate together on that. This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.